Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about Nio. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investment journey together. So today we're going to be doing a video about Nio. And the biggest question right now is Nio Stock still worth an investment? Is Nio Stock still going to the moon? Is Nio Stock still going to hit $100 by the end of the year? Well, I hope to answer all of those questions for you guys by the end of the video. Before I start the video, I just want everybody to know that everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. With that being said, let's get started with the video. So let's talk about Nio. If you guys don't know what Nio actually is, Nio is an EV company based out of China, right? Seeing a lot of success, a lot of growth. If we take a look at the one-year chart, I mean, Nio stock is up over 1,200%. And a lot of people are wondering, can Nio keep this growth up? Is Nio stock going to continue to grow? If we take a look at the one-week chart, it's kind of been a sideways trading game for Nio. Even taking a look at the one-month chart, it's only up 5%. So it's been a pretty slow growth for Nio stock ever since we kind of had Nio Day at the beginning of January. And on Nio Day, the stock did rally because Nio had so much plans, and they basically had all these projections like the battery swap stations, dropping a new sedan and a whole new vehicle line. They're trying to expand as fast as possible and trying to expand into Europe by the middle of this year. They're also rumored to start expanding into the United States as well, which is a very good sign that Nio is trying to expand as fast as possible. They also give us a little more insight of their bigger and better battery, right? More range, easier charge. And obviously, Nio does have all the ideas there. Nio is doing very, very good. And we also got a look at their sales deliveries over the last couple of months. And we're definitely seeing a steady increase. Now, the biggest thing, and a lot of people are questioning, why is Nio stock trading sideways? Why isn't Nio stock going down? Why isn't Nio stock going up? Is it just going to trade sideways? Some people do speculate that Nio stock is going to trade sideways over the next decade. I actually don't believe that that's going to be the case. But right now, we are hitting a consolidation phase where Nio stock isn't really doing anything. A lot of people are just kind of shocked that Nio is not really going up. It's not going down. It's just kind of trading in a sideways motion. For me, I just take the opportunity to buy more because with Nio, people have to understand that Nio is more of a long-term play. Right, like I said, the EV market has been blowing up like crazy, expanding as fast as possible, and Nio is going to be China's main EV company. I've already established that. I already believe that Nio is going to be the top contender as far as the EV company goes in itself. Right, Nio leading in sales, share price, and overall market cap. I think Nio is going to be the golden ticket. I do think that Nio stock is going to be the top representation of the EV game in China alone. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not discounting XPeng or Li Auto or all of the other Chinese EV stocks. I know that they're also going to do very, very well. But I want people to know that Nio is more of a long-term growth, right? As Nio and the Chinese EV game starts to expand more and more, Nio stock is potentially going to go up. It's going to continue to rise, but it's going to be a slow and steady increase. It's not like Tesla went from like $800 to like $4,000 overnight, right? So it does take time. And right now, a lot of people are questioning Nio's overall valuation. Is Nio stock overvalued? Now, Nio stock is currently trading at 47.4 times its actual sales numbers, which does put the stock pretty high. So if Nio were to hit that stock, a lot of people speculate that by the time that Nio's sales actually match its current share price, market cap, it should be around 2030 to 2031, which is about 10 years from now. Do I think the stock is going to trade sideways for 10 years? No, I don't. But I don't think we're going to see this massive, massive growth time and time and time again. I don't think Nio stock is going to keep climbing thousands of percent every single year. As Nio stock has gotten more expensive, there's definitely less buyers, less volume, and even though we did get positive delivery estimate numbers, I don't think people were really too stoked on that. The stock rallied for a little bit, but then kind of just sank back down, and it's kind of been trading in a sideways motion. I think right now people are kind of looking for Nio like as their earnings, right? How good are their earnings going to be is going to be the next main event, and their February delivery numbers as well. Nio doing the best it basically can to keep itself in the game, make sure it's expanding as fast as possible, and really trying to be the top contender, but it does take time. Like I said, Nio and all the Chinese EV companies, including Tesla, have only captured about 1% of the market cap in China. So there's still a lot of ground to cover, and there's still a lot of room to expand. So I'm not discounting the Chinese EV game in itself. I do think that Nio is still a very good buy at $56.78. And I do think the stock is worth it in the long term. But I don't want people to actually rush the process because, like I said, for times like these, these stocks need to consolidate. They need to start putting out more earnings. And people are expecting Nio to be profitable by 2022, which is a very good sign. That's only next year. And the company has only been around for about 7 to 8 years. It took Tesla, founded in 2003, about 15 years to see a profit. So, I'm giving it time, and I'm still bullish on Nio. Nothing has changed on my overall sentiment of Nio stock. I do still think it is worth it. Like I said, with rumors that Nio is now expanding to the United States, expanding its vehicle line and putting out great delivery numbers, and they're expected to be profitable very, very soon. Nio stock is headed in the right direction, but now it's just a test of time. A lot of people think that, now is a very good time to sell if they bought Nio stock around $1.65 a share or $2 a share, $3 a share. People are like, all right, it's time to cash out. It's time to cash out my profits. Let's go invest in something else. But I don't advise people to actually do that at all. I do think that Nio stock is still a very long-term growth stock. And like I said, we're only in February, so there's still all of 2021 for Nio stock to start climbing. My overall bullish prediction on Nio stock has not changed. I still do think that Nio stock is going to hit $100 by the end of the year, and I still do think that the bullish case resides in Nio. Nio is not going anywhere. It's proved to investors that, it's here to play. It's here to be a top EV company. It's proved itself time and time again as far as its sales and its overall cash, abundance, and so much things. Nio has proved itself time and time again that it is going to be a top EV company, and no one, not even all the analysts, are discounting that. We've gotten a lot of hefty analyst upgrades as well. The highest one being $100. We got a few at $80, $70, stuff like that. So Nio stock does have that bullish sentiment. So I don't think that Nio stock is going everywhere. And Nio has been able to raise just enough cash to start upping production, start working on the self-autonomous driving technology, and start expanding as fast as possible. This is exactly what Nio actually needed to do. Nio was pretty close to bankruptcy, but it crawled out. Nio proved itself into the world that it's going to be a top EV company and it's here to play. Now, but it overall asks, makes investors question, okay, so if Nio is doing all these great things, when is the stock going to start climbing upward? When is the stock going to start? I'm kind of getting bored of the stock just trading sideways all the time. Well, like I said, people have to understand that sometimes consolidation is a very important part of the market, right? Sometimes stocks consolidate right before the next leg up or the next leg down. Like I said, now people are kind of waiting for Nio delivery, right? So this is Nio's chance to prove itself into the world that, okay, I'm a top EV company, and let me show you how. This is going to be by better delivery numbers. It's going to be by, better earnings and great news, like expanding to the USA, or that Nio has just started selling cars and, the European market, stuff like that. It's definitely going to drive the price up. But now I think people are waiting on delivery because it's no more skepticism at this point. Nio is a top contender. It's selling cars. It's an EV company. It's established. Now people are waiting to basically for it to be Tesla, right? So people want to see those consistent growth numbers. People want to see consistent earnings. And this, with due time, is going to drive the stock upward. So it's up to Nio to actually just deliver this part altogether. But like I said, I have not changed my bullish sentiment on Nio. I still think the stock is a great investment. I do think that the stock still does have a potential chance to hit $100 by the end of this year. I do think that Nio stock is going to climb up. Don't get discouraged if it's trading sideways. And like I said, take the opportunity. If you have a high average or you want to buy more Nio shares, put a recurring investment. Invest $25 into it, $50, $100, whatever you guys can afford. If you're super bullish, and the bullish sentiment is never going to go away. A lot of analysts, a lot of big time investors, a lot of retail investors are still bullish on Nio stock. That has never changed. But a lot of people are wondering, is Nio stock just going to trade sideways forever? Is it ever going to go up and down? Only time is going to tell that, but I'm almost certain that Nio stock is not just going to sit here and trade sideways. Like I said, 2021, we still have a long year to go, and I know that Nio is going to do a lot of amazing things. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of Nio stock. Do you guys think Nio stock is going to hit $100 by the end of the year?